Okay, it has now been announced this afternoon that the NFL is to have 4 games in London next year in 2019, 2 at White Hart Lane and 2 at Wembley. Um, the Wembley pitch has taken a beating over the last 3 weeks with the NFL. I don't think it could really hold up very well with 4. Obviously, Tottenham have been using Wembley a lot, as have England, so it's been used a lot more than it normally would. That pitch is just not designed for that. It just cannot cope. White Hart Lane, obviously being behind schedule, has meant that obviously the Seattle Seahawks Oakland Raiders game was moved to Wembley. Hopefully, fingers crossed, next year 2 games will be hosted at White Hart Lane and 2 games will be hosted at Wembley, bringing a grand total of 4. Only 3 teams haven't played in London yet from the NFL, so hopefully those 3 teams get to play in London next year. Obviously, Twickenham's hosted games before, but this is a move that says to me, and I did say in my video about the NFL games in London, it would be nice to see games outside of London in the NFL International Series in England. It would be nice. However, with this kind of move, with Spurs signing up with a 2-year, with a 2-game per year deal with the NFL and Wembley continuing to have this NFL International Series and Twickenham on standby, I can see them playing even more games in London in years to come. They've got 4 games next year, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the White Hart Lane experience works and it gets some positive reviews, but we yet to see the stadium completed, so we have to see how the NFL would work at White Hart Lane and how positive the feedback is. Wembley, the games themselves have been brilliant. It's the issues around Wembley that are the issue, not the games being hosted there. But 4 games next year, and then hopefully I think that's going to be the long-term plan, is to play a minimum of 4 games a year in London going forward. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up having a whole home season of 8 games in London at some point. We shall have to see. But there we go. The NFL has agreed to 4 games in London in 2019. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Place your thoughts below if you're an NFL fan, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.